Hello, it is Saturday, July 17th, 2020, and I just finished watching a video put out by another YouTube producer that shows a speech of Ted Wheeler, the mayor of Portland. I wouldn't call it an interview because it looks like Ted's just talking into his own camera and put it out there for the general public to see. Bottom of the line is this video is Ted Wheeler, the Democratic mayor of Portland, who I've often referred to around my house as the knucklehead who runs the city. And he's blaming Trump for the riots. Now, one thing I have a problem with is we've had approximately 5 weeks now of rioting taking place in Portland every single night. And along with that goes the news media constantly pitching that these are peaceful protesters. And I'm done with the peaceful protester language because these are not peaceful protesters. They start forming towards dusk, and then they march, and then by the time the sun is now gone, they're rioting, breaking into buildings, destroying, damaging property, writing graffiti all over the place, and I'm done with it. Just in my side of Portland, the east side of Portland, I haven't been out of the house for quite some time because of this whole COVID thing, but last night it was our anniversary, my wife and I, 21 years, so I decided to go out for a meal in town. And I was appalled at all the tent cities that are now springing up in places that used to be policed regularly. All the graffiti that is being written all over the buildings and all over walls, and traffic signal devices and the controllers for the traffic signals. They're all being graffitied right and left. And it is absolutely despicable to see Portland becoming a hellhole, in one way to put it. A trash pile, a disgusting place to live. Now, granted, we're not as bad as San Francisco yet. We don't seem to have a lot of people defecating on our streets and sidewalks, but I have seen it. And so I do know it does take place here in Portland. And I'm just appalled that this is where we're going to. And the mayor of this town has the balls, so to speak, the cojones, to blame Trump. I'm just so tired of people in this generation, this age we are living in, number one, thinking we live in a democracy. And they forget the fact that we live in a republic. And in a republic, the overall government is in control of the country. There is state control, yes, but the federal government has say-so on the whole country. And I think Ted Wheeler needs to go back to school and learn some civics. Because number one, we are a republic, not a democracy. And Trump is not destroying our democracy. I'm also tired of him not taking responsibility in his own actions, thinking that what he has done has actually created and allowed this environment to take place. Because keep in mind, for those that don't live in Portland, we have had rioting in Portland pretty much since Trump became president. There have been lows where we've had days, a few weeks without some sort of protest taking place. I'm getting tired of people like Ted Wheeler not wanting to take responsibility for their actions. And they're always wanting to point their finger at the cause of being someone else or somebody else, or some organization, or the government, or the federal government. And I'm done with that. People need to start taking responsibility for their actions. And the bottom of the line is, it's the policies of the Democratic mayors who have controlled this city for far too long, that have created this environment that has allowed these rioters to constantly gather, to allow the mob to rule what takes place. Look no further, Ted Wheeler, than your own administration, if you would, defunding the Portland police. When the Portland police, since I have lived here, have been operating with a shortage of somewhere around 300 officers. And you've yet to fill those jobs. And now you're not, probably, because you've defunded the police by $15 million. And you've chosen, with the ridiculous city council, to take some of those funds and apply it solely for programs for black children, which is discrimination and is not allowed in our country. So if you're going to take the money from the police and apply it to another program, that it should be a program for all children, no matter what they look like on the outside. So look no further, Ted Wheeler, than your own actions on why the city of Portland is becoming a hellhole. A disgusting, despicable place to live, where business owners are now leaving the downtown area, probably never to return, because of the amount of damage and loss they have sustained, because you haven't allowed the police force to do their jobs and to arrest these people. And we've had DAs refusing to actually arrest people for committing crimes. Look no further than my own self in the Mall 205 riot, where I got attacked by an individual. And that individual was caught on camera. And per the words of the assistant DA, you knew, or they knew, exactly who that individual was that not only attacked me, but attacked a 60-plus-year-old security guard in the mall. And you guys chose to let him go. You guys, meaning you Democrats that control this city. You let that young teenager go, in spite of the fact that he attacked 2 people in the mall in Portland in the 205 a couple years back. It's your policies that are creating this environment, this atmosphere, if you would. And look no further than the people who are funding this, i.e. George Soros, who are funding these out-of-state people coming in, who's putting lots of money into the people to go out and do this rioting and protesting, to do one thing, and that's to destroy our republic. And that's what they're after. They want to establish their new communist party and their new communist state. And you, Ted Wheeler, are allowing this to take place. So get a little backbone and get your police force to start doing their jobs, arresting these people when they commit crimes, and then getting your stinking DAs to actually do their job and to follow through with convicting them. Or at least getting them in the court system where they could be convicted, instead of dropping the charges and letting them walk freely like you've been doing and like the DA's been doing. And then maybe by holding these people accountable for their actions, we'll see Portland get better. But pointing the finger at Trump does nothing other than make you look stupid and like a little baby who can't solve his own problem in the city. And keep in mind, Trump has been stating all along that if the mayors in the states don't get control, he would. Why? Because this is a republic where he ultimately has control. And I've been waiting for some more police action to take place to finally end these riots. And one more thing. Give us our rights and our freedoms back and stop attacking the law-abiding citizen. That's what needs to take place. Defend our republic, Ted Wheeler, instead of trying to tear it down. Remember, we don't live in a democracy. Those are my thoughts. Tell me what you think. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear back from you. Thank you for tuning into the Teal Jack channel. I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch one of my videos. My name's Todd. God bless. Take care. We'll see you next time. Hi, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch one of my videos. Please hit the like button below, and if you would,